Good evening. Good morning. Y'all, I said that if this happened to me, I was gonna yap about it. And it happened to me. So I guess I'm gonna yap about it cuz I really I'm laying in bed. I just got woken up by what? I don't know. I feel like I'm supposed to do something or I'm supposed to say something, but I don't really know what that is. Like, because everything that I am experiencing, it feels so, it just feels like I'm being guided by higher forces. Just put it like that. And when I say higher forces, I'm not talking about any being on the earth. Okay. It's just to be clear. Like, higher forces is exactly what I say. Higher forces, non-human individuals. um but I had earlier did that stream where I was telling y'all about the situation with the magic, the how the subconscious mind can be impacted and all of that. And I'm gonna be so real with y'all. It's so crazy because for the last 4 years, or like y'all say like 4 years, I do feel like I've been living in a dream. And at first, I wanted to attribute everything that I was experiencing to what happened to me in LA, but those are two separate things. And now that I'm recognizing that they're two separate things, I have to do something very, very important. I have to make it clear that the stupid motherfuckers from LA, they have no power. They have no power to control who I choose to spend my life with, who I choose to spend my time with. They never had any power. And see, the thing about the situation that happened in LA is that was a little bit sorted because there were there was more than one group of individuals with different causes. You know how they talk about how, like, enemy of my enemy is my friend, or something to that effect. So that's pretty much where it stems for the LA situation. There seem to be all these people, right? And when I say all, I mean like definitely more than 50. Let's just put it like that. Um, and that's being generous. I mean that's being modest. Um, because there were so many different people, it in a way could have felt like, oh my gosh, everybody's against me. But that's the illusion. That's meant, like, that is the illusion. That is the point. That is how it's supposed to feel. It's supposed to feel like everybody's against you. You're supposed to either lose your mind, okay, or you're supposed to hurt yourself. That is how they get you out of the way, because that is ultimately what they wanted. They can't actually come up to me and just take my life, because then they'll be exposed. And they're not going to do that because they got to continue being able to destroy people. So the thing about me, what makes my situation so unique is, number one, they did not succeed in making me crazy. They didn't succeed in making me stop doing what I'm doing, which is speaking. That's really it. That's it. You know, um, I am a threat to them because I'm speaking, and it's not that I'm speaking and sounding belligerent or speaking and sounding, you know, delusional. I'm speaking and I'm articulating myself very clearly, very concisely. Even sometimes when I can have that little ADHD brain, having me tangle up my words and whatnot, I still know how to go back and put things in layman's terms because I just naturally speak in big words. As people like, why you always speak it in big words? Because motherfucker, my vocabulary is big. Excuse me, that your vocabulary is no bigger than two-letter words. Ooh, ah, head ass. Goo goo gaga. That's three. That's three letters. But like, I was just thinking about this as I open my eyes and I realize that I'm awake and I'm like, fuck, I want to go to sleep. I'm like, maybe this is the remedy because I do feel tired once I speak. That's how I kid. Like if I speak, I done got done doing my little spiel, whatever it is. Okay, I'll be like, okay, I'm tired. I can have a little nap now. But sometimes I even go hold you that sometimes do be turning me up too. I'm like, yeah, I got some more to say. But like nobody can prevent me from doing what I was always destined to do. And I just had put this TikTok up last night before I went to sleep that was basically talking about destiny swapping and how it's not a real thing. Like no one can steal your destiny. Like whatever was meant for you will always be yours because even if somebody was to come in and try to role play me, they would never be able to hold up the facade because you don't have my heart. You don't have my depth. You don't have my wisdom. You don't have my mentality. You don't have my compassion. No, like you would never be able to role play me because anything that you think makes me who I am on the external, that's exactly where you done fucked up right there. I can reinvent myself a million times. It doesn't change the effects of who I am on the internal. And that's what I think people keep getting twisted. Like they really think that they can be me because oh, you're not doing it the way I would want you to do it. You're not wearing your hair that right way. You're not. I don't really know what has people so hyped up to believe that they could even do this, but like I've gotten to the point where it's like, okay, I'm tired. And when I say I'm tired, I'm not talking about frustrated because they won't leave me alone. Uh-uh. I'm gonna live my motherfucking life. I'm gonna live it. And some things, yes, I am gonna be discreet about to a certain capacity. But if you think for a second that I'm gonna let somebody stop me from being happy, if you think for a second that I'm gonna let somebody stop me from being with someone just because they're gonna always be in the shadows waiting to try to figure out a way to tear it down, no. But he's not gonna I'm not going to be, whether it's friends or romantically or business wise, I'm not going to be affiliated with anyone who is too weak to understand that nobody should be able to come in between what we got. That's just real. That's real. You should never be able to have somebody come up to you and tell you anything negative about me, and then boom, all of a sudden that means that your whole mind about me has changed. Nah. Mm-mm. And I say this not as a burn to anybody who was played in the past. I'm talking about right now, moving forward. I have made it very clear what the situation is, what's been going on, the manipulation, all of this. And with all of that I've said since I've been up here telling my story on many occasions, there is enough information for people to know that I'm just going to be prone to these type of things. That should never affect our relationship. That's why I proceed with caution when it comes to inviting anybody into my life. They ain't gonna have nothing to worry about in the respect of, oh, now somebody's trying to tamper with it. No, we're protected. Anybody affiliated with me is protected. Period. Protected. Security in all ways. Always. I realize I gotta start treating myself like a high profile person because that's quite literally what I am. Clearly. Clearly. So because I have to treat myself like a high profile person, I am moving like a high profile person. And I'm informing the people who I invite into my life that because I am a high profile person, I cannot do certain things. Like just tell everybody my business, for instance. I can't just have everybody in our business. And ain't none of your friends' business. Ain't none of your friends' business. Okay. No, it ain't nobody's business. And I say this because I recognize how in the past I used to be so lenient, so open with like just sharing stuff with people. Like that used to be me. I was so naive to the fact that there were many people who were jealous. That pisses me off though, because it's like, why the fuck are these people jealous? They're that insecure. They feel that inadequate where they feel that they have to be jealous of something that they don't see within themselves. That's weird to me. Jealousy is weird. Envy is weird because look the extent that it makes people go because of how they feel. This crazy ass person who was doing all this spell casting and doing all this gossiping. I mean, this girl could not take my name out her mouth. Okay? You would think that she actually had some validity to the shit she was saying. But it was all just an inflated ego. An inflated ego that had been bruised by my rejection. So her revenge was I'm going to ruin her. I'm going to destroy her. And I'm going to destroy the connection that I'm so jealous of, too. You know, you got to learn somehow, some way. And that definitely was what taught me. Oh, I learned today. You're going to learn today. Okay, I did. I learned. I learned. But learning means that I carry on not being bitter, carry on not feeling afraid of, oh, somebody's going to say so. I don't give a fuck what anybody got to say. I show those people who are in my life who I am. And there ain't never a reason for me to defend myself. There ain't never a reason for me to clear no shit up that somebody else has projected. No, I'm not doing that. So if people is uncertain about me, if people come up into my life and they're like, oh, I don't know, then stay over there because you don't know. So stay over there because I know. I just feel like other individuals who have been victims of this type of thing, I really wish that they could hear what I'm talking about and recognize how I was not destroyed. Because I see a lot of people, I've been seeing it. Like, I've actually just been going to search for it, especially after all of the information came out in these last several months. I've been searching for other people who've been gang stalked. I've been searching for other people who have experienced jealousy and envy to the degree of motherfuckers really casting spells and doing black magic and death spells and shit. They really going to practitioners to try to get me to be destroyed. And I'm seeing other people talk about the things that they've experienced in this same respect, and they're so defeated. They're like, oh, I'll never go outside again. I'll never be in love again. I'll never have friends again. I'll never be able to do this again. I'm like, oh, you giving these motherfuckers too much power, Bookie. You are giving them too much power. Because that's exactly how they carry on in the first place. They carry on because you give them the power. The more you say, oh, this person, they can do this and they can do that, and you don't recognize that you could do the same fucking thing. That's why I said, I wish a motherfucker would. I wish a motherfucker would. I don't care how quote unquote powerful they supposedly are through connections. Guess what? I'm connected too. I wasn't at first because I didn't know that I needed to be. But now that I recognize that I'm a high profile individual, I said, let me get up on that connection. Let me start connecting, okay? Because ultimately, what I decided is that I want back what was taken from me. Yeah. There were things that were taken from me that I decided I want back. And so, in order to get those things back, I got to build me exactly what the fuck they got. That was my mentality. That is my mentality. Not just gonna be laying down defeated though. I'm not even built to be defeated. I am not built to be defeated. Nothing about me screams you can defeat her. Maybe my kindness was mistaken for weakness. But don't get it twisted. I do not fucking play. Especially when I know motherfuckers intentionally targeted me. I am not going to let these people steal my life. And when I say that, I'm not talking about destiny swapping. I mean, quite literally, steal my life, stop me from doing and being all that I was meant to be and do. No, it pisses me off that I did not recognize what was going on then, because had I known, oh, I would have raised motherfucking hell. I would have raised hell. I would have, yo. And as far as motherfuckers trying to come for anybody that I give a fuck about, you may want to tread lightly. Because I know y'all love to listen to this shit that I say, taking your low notes. If you think about coming for anybody that I love, if you think about trying to impact any part of their life, just know the tables is gonna turn, and they gonna turn quickly. And just know I might pop up at your motherfucking doorstep. Yeah. I don't give a fuck if I gotta go by way of cease and desist or what the fuck ever. I will protect me and mine at all costs. And to the people who consistently try to do their stupid spells, because yes, they're still doing it to this day, still trying to do your stupid spells, especially the one who did the dumbass love spell thinking that that was going to get me back. That shit don't work on me, motherfucker. It don't work on me. It don't work on me. It's just astonishing to me that a motherfucker could treat me so poorly. Piss poor. Talk about me like a dog behind my back, thinking I didn't know, thinking she was so motherfucking smart, and then turn around and act like, what happened? What did I do? What did I do? Okay. You keep being stuck on stupid if you want to, But I made myself very clear. I am not returning to the scene of the crime. The fuck would I do that for? So you could commit more crimes? You're crazy? Yes, yes, you are. You and the other motherfucker who's been doing magic for years. Both of y'all was fucking unhinged, and you need mental help immediately. Shit. But I'm not gonna let nobody steal my life, because in my dream state, I be having these dreams. And it's so crazy because first of all, I'll be having the dreams where there go my ops. There go my ops. I remember I seen my op the other day. She was in a hospital gown. Yo, she was in my dream in a hospital gown, just sitting there in the Yo, I'm sorry, but this shit is funny, yo. It's funny because first of all, I really think people thought that they was gonna get away with this shit. My family too. They really thought that they was gonna get away with this shit, and then they thought that somehow, some way, they could just come back and be like, "Oh, my apologies, my bad, sorry, I didn't realize what I was doing," or "Oh, well, they told me that this was the truth about you, so this is why I did this." Ain't no justification for the shit that y'all did. Y'all went too fucking far. Ain't no apologies. You can't apologize your way back into my life. Are you crazy? Because you think you could get a piece of the pie? Ain't no pie to get. Sorry, we all out. We all out. We just stopped serving pie right before you got here. The fuck? Like what my brother told me, excuse me, like when them people told me, there's nothing more important than family. Right. So if there's nothing more important than family, how the fuck can you treat your own family like that? And then expect that they owe you something, that you entitled to something. You're not entitled to a motherfucking thing. You better hope I don't come upside your head. Okay? Okay? Because you already started bucking a long time ago. So I feel like it's time for me and my ancestors to pull up and start knucking. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay? But I got civilization. I just be cooling. I don't even think about these people until they pop up in my dreams. Nobody is owed anything. Whatever you might have gotten from me in the past, you ain't gonna get a motherfucking thing now. Nah. Why would I give anybody anything after all of the hell that they raised? Hell no. You don't got no home? Oh well. You hungry? Oh well. You depressed? Oh well. You running for your life? Oh well. You about to go to jail? Oh well. I ain't saving nobody. You know why? Because this is a fate that they tried to put on me. What the fuck? It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Now all of a sudden, motherfuckers who had the gun, the smoking gun, they sit up there trying to act all innocent and please feel sorry for me. Why the fuck would I feel sorry for you? You know what I experienced and what I survived in LA? Ain't no way in hell anybody that worked against me could convince me to do anything for them. I will sit there and watch them burn in hell before I sit up there and reached out to help them. What the fuck I'm helping you for? I help a stranger before I help these motherfuckers. Hell no. That ain't malice or anger. That's speaking. That's non-stupidity. I'll be a fool. I'm not helping them. I don't want nobody coming to me telling me about a fuck thing that they got going on. I don't care. Don't speak their name around me. Don't come pulling up talking about a fucking thing because I don't care. You think I'm heartless? I don't care. Those who deserve my compassion will get it. Compassion used to be an unconditional thing for me. Now I realize it got to be a conditional thing. Too bad, so sad. You abuse your power too much because I gave you the power that you abused. Unsuspecting, not thinking that anybody would ever do any type of evil this way. I never thought people could be this evil, but they are. They are. They've been that way for years. Starting with the lady who was supposedly the lady who gave birth to me. Yeah. I'm going to keep saying allegedly. The fuck? I know too much now. And my grandma really is the main one that's been popping up telling me stuff. I really was her favorite. I was. She treated me like she was my mom. She was sweeter, softer, more patient, loving. She was all the things that that lady was not. So it will make sense that she would be one of my main spirit guides. Because she wanted to see me fulfill the things that I always wanted to fulfill. But also, she wanted to see me fulfill the things that I didn't even realize I was supposed to fulfill. So when people keep trying to figure out who the hell is helping me, it's the spirit world, honey. It's the Most High and all the angels up there. That's helping. They constantly telling on y'all. Every time somebody do something bad, boop, there it go. Another message received. And I don't need the cards to open up the spiritual mail. That's the thing. Like, this is exactly why I put the cards away. Because I'm like, listen, bare naked channeling works for me too. That's fine. I don't mind just doing that bare naked channeling. No cards, just straight up intuition. Because I'm a seer. I'm not just someone who just using cards. No, I'm a seer. With the cards, I'm a seer. That's why the messages be so potent and so on point. Because I'm a seer. I hate that this happened to that other people that were close to me were impacted by these motherfuckers. I hate that it happened. But it only happened because I was unaware. Now that I'm aware, nobody can do a fuck thing to me. They can't do a fucking thing. They can't stop shit. And this is a beautiful thing, to be aware. But also, it do make me want to just line everybody up and just bop, 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 bop. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I only fantasize about it because it make me feel good. Just imagine just them in the forehead. Boom. Might make their third eye start working. And they make you a little sense. Well, fuck no. Tired of these people popping up in my dreams. The one with the hospital gown on, the reason why I was cackling about that, because I was thinking to myself, now, wasn't you just trying to convince people that everything was just fine? Everything is great. Look at my car. Look at my this. Look at my that. Mm-hmm. Right. I had to go and see for myself. I said, let me go see real quick. Oh, yeah. Not surprised at all. Just what I thought. A bunch of facade. A bunch of fake. Fuck you think you going? Where you think you going? To a psych ward. Oh my gosh. Oh man, it does feel like sweet justice, but I ain't done yet. I ain't done yet. I'm coming for everything, like I said, every damn thing, everything. I'm a play by the rules. I'm a play by the rules because you know what? It's funner this way anyway. If I get quick justice, like just boom, that ain't gonna make me feel better over time. It's gonna feel better to see somebody really just out there bare naked, exposed, and paying the fuck up. Thank you. And some will think they gonna get away with what the fuck they did just because I mentioned certain stuff. Hmm. I love to keep a secret weapon on me. I love to keep a secret weapon on me. I love the element of surprise. Surprise! But there is victory. There is victory. Why my dreams feel the way that they feel. Because this dream that I just woke up from, it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but like like it's happening in real time, but it's in the dream state. But as they say, as above, so below as above, right? So like whatever's happening in the dream state is a reflection of what's happening in the waking state. Now, take that how you will, because I know some individuals, their minds are too small to understand what I'm saying. But what makes very clear sense is like I'm not just give up on certain things or certain people. So I won't. I won't. I wasn't even expecting to give up on this individual anyway. Like I listen, nobody can destroy energy. Like I said, energy cannot be destroyed. So even if for a certain period of time I was immune to certain things, child, them feelings came rushing back in as soon as I had reached a particular point of healing. I'm like, oh my gosh, what? I didn't even remember. Oh my gosh, but that's how spell work works. It penetrates the subconscious mind. The subconscious. You don't even realize what's happening until you realize it. But now that I realize, like I said, I'm motherfucking untouchable. Ain't nobody stopping shit. Ain't nobody interfering with shit in no way, shape, or form. And every time they try to cast a spell or speak against me, not only is it going to put more money in my bank account, it's going to go right back to them. You going to recognize that these motherfuckers done fucked up because you going to see a type of inconvenience happen to them. That's what happens when you speak on me. Shouldn't have did that, but you was doing that for. I ain't speaking on you, but it's obvious why I'm not speaking on individuals. Do they look like people that I would have any business speaking on? Do it look like they have anything that I fucking? Let's be fucking for real. These people were nothing until I came into their life and gave them some sunshine and some joy and some inspiration, some way they could turn around and be me. Use everything that I brought into their life. No, motherfucker, don't work like that. Because it's not the true contents of your work and demonic. That's why behind the scenes they've been doing all the shit that they've been doing. It's cool though. It's cool. Because according to my dreams, shit is back to back to back to back to back to back, okay? Back to back to back to back. And they in my dreams asking for help too. I'm like, yeah, right. Yeah, right. Are you crazy? Help you. Maniacs. I ain't helping shit. I'ma help myself and mine. Me and mine. You don't got a piece of my life anymore. Oh well. That's your fault. You did that. You put yourself in that position. You could be benefiting like the other people, but you ain't gonna be able to do that because you fucked up. Where do we go from here? I don't give a fuck. That's your business what you choose to do next. You can either keep being a horrible individual or you could change your fucking life. But I don't care if you change your life. You could change, but stay the fuck away from me. Because the minute you come around, I'm hurting your feelings quickly. First of all, I'm gonna start live streaming. I'm gonna make these motherfuckers the star of the show because that's what they wanted. That's what they wanted. They wanted that anyway. So I'm gonna put them on live stream and I'm gonna showcase every motherfucking thing. I'm gonna give them their 5 seconds of fame. But they ain't stopping shit though. No. They done made me too fucking powerful at this point. Like I'm so powerful to the point where I'm like, hey, I'm so unpredictable at this point. You really should just leave me alone. But since they not, hey, don't be surprised with the shit that's happening. Okay. It's as if I'm seeing the results of their fucking bad actions in the physical form. I pop up and see it in the spiritual form, what's gonna happen to them, and then that's exactly what the fuck happened to them. I'll be like, this is insane. Who gave me access like this? which God gave me the power to see this shit? Because this is insane. It's as if I'm sitting on the royal court making the decisions right along with them. Because as if I get to say so. And low key, I think I do. Because as soon as I say, listen, all it takes is for me to start crying. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, all it takes is somebody to hurt me, have my feelings hurt, have me disappointed, and start crying. And I'm not saying that I cry over everything, but shit, my feelings do be hurt, damn it. And when my feelings is hurt, especially when it's somebody closest to me, I cry because that should be sad. But it's like my spirit guys don't like seeing me cry. It's like, you made her cry? Oh, come here, motherfucker. Like, no funny shit. They really be on, they don't play. They don't play about me, yo. They don't play about me. And it's because I've been so obedient. I've been so obedient behind the scenes. That's the thing people don't know. Behind closed doors, the shit that I've done, how I've shown up for people, how I've done the right thing consistently, even when I knew people was doing some fuck shit. It's like I really have so much favor because of the actions that I've been taking behind the scenes. When they ask me to do something behind the scenes, oh, I want you to start this routine, or I want you to help this person, or I want you to do this particular thing for this organization. Like, I am obedient. I want you to go here next. Like, I stay in alignment with whatever my spirit squad want me to do without even a question, without a hint of my fear faltering in any way, shape, or form. Nah, I stay firm in my faith and I just continue to walk by faith. And I continue to show up as the highest version of me, even when I know motherfuckers is laughing at me. Cause that's happened. They laughed behind my back and in my face. And I still stood 10 toes down, faithful. Cause I ain't never had shit to prove. Prove it to them. Who are they? They're fucking nobodies. The people that would be ignorant enough to laugh at me, they're nobodies. They're losers. They gotta kick people when they down and laugh at people when they down because they're fucking losers. They're always down. That's the point. So it makes them feel good when they see somebody who is clearly a chosen one, clearly the Most High's favorite. It makes them feel better about themselves because they feel like they finally get a chance to meet me on my level, and they still don't be reaching me. Even when I've been at my fucking lowest, they still can't fucking touch me. My heartbeat different. My integrity is there. Yeah. I got what they don't got. I got willpower. I believe in doing right by people. And anytime I ain't done right by people, I promise you I had no choice but to go back and rectify that shit. You know what? That wasn't right. I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have said that to you. I shouldn't have acted like that towards you. I ain't perfect. The thing about me is, instead of me pretending like I'm a perfect person, I had to take accountability in those times when I wasn't right. Because I ain't got shit to prove to these people on this earth. These people ain't no motherfucking body to prove shit to because they struggling just like me. Anytime I made an error, it wasn't like I was making errors by myself. Them motherfuckers was struggling and making errors too. They were struggling to figure shit out too. Not like I'm the only person on the planet. They just like to highlight me because they keep thinking that they need to humble me. You can't humble me. You can't humble me because I'm not arrogant. I'm confident. It's two different things. When you standing firm and who the fuck you are, because you know who the fuck you are without a doubt, that can come off as arrogance to motherfuckers who don't know themselves. That ain't my problem. I'm not here to get people to understand themselves. You got to figure that part out for yourself. Can't come into my life expecting that I'm supposed to teach you something about yourself. No. Now, if I'm guided to say certain things to you and later they help you learn something about yourself, hey, so be it. But my job is not to sit down and give you a whole fucking essay, a blueprint. That's the problem. People feel too entitled. They feel like because I have certain access or because I have certain knowledge that I'm supposed to automatically give it to them. Why would I? Pay me. Pay me. You want something from me? Pay me. I ain't giving it to you for free. And the prices just went up. So I don't know. The prices just went up. So I don't even think that they can afford to pay me at this point. Okay. Shoot. Nah, they ain't steal nothing from me. Not in the sense that I just decided to give it up. No. Mm-mm. 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 I deserve everything that's mine. Because as much as they want to try to throw dirt on my name, they fail to mention the things that brought them into my life and the things that kept them wanting to be in my life. They try to focus on shit that ain't true because they know without a doubt, if they was really honest with themselves, they hurt about the fact that they have no access to me anymore. Lovers and friends. Okay? Lovers and friends. They hurt. That's what it really boils down to. They hurt because they see me shining in a new way now without them too, mind you. Why the fuck I'm shining brighter without you? Because you was a motherfucker that was putting a damper on things. Hello? Do the math. Put two and two together. Come on now. I shouldn't have to tell you my life is better without you. Duh. Obviously, it's better without these people. I flow better. I know better. And that's why I'm picky. Choosy with my time, choosy with the people that I invite to the table, because I got every right to be. So if there is any confusion about what I'm going to do or what people may possibly try to do in the future, trying to concoct some schemes and some stupid ass plans, like, y'all wasting your fucking time. I'm never going to change my mind. I'll forgive you because I got to do that for me to move forward. But I don't fuck with you. And I never will. And if you think you're going to come in and try to destroy or interfere with anything, you got another thing coming. Security! Get their ass. I'm talking about cybersecurity too, boo. Because I know one of y'all try to hack my motherfucking account. Are you stupid? Or are you just dumb? When TikTok go away, because it will. It will. I've been trying to tell them that. TikTok's not going to be here forever, honey. When TikTok go away, guess what? I'm going to have another account. I'm going to be on another platform. Why not? That's what I came here to do. Speak. That's why I have the capacity to do it in the way that other people don't. That's why I'm still confused as to how people thought that they were going to quote unquote destiny swap with me, which again is not possible if they don't even have the capacity to be me. Even when you try to imitate my words, it just don't sound the same and it don't feel the same because it ain't the same, because it ain't real. It's imitation. I'm eating sunflower seeds, y'all. And this is crazy because this kind of do bring back memories to when I was in middle school. I had this friend. She was pretty much my first friend who actually I really felt like I could confide in her. She was the first person that started that introduced me to mascara. She's like, "You have some nice eyelashes. Can I put some mascara on your eyes?" And I was like, "You better not do that, because my mom, she gonna beat my ass. Because you can't wear makeup in middle school. You know, I couldn't even wear makeup in high school, to be honest." But she put some mascara on my eyes. She was the first one that introduced me to a lot of stuff because she was Mexican. And I remember that we used to have this little thing that we did. Me, her, and this other girl, Angela. Damn, why I say her name? Why I say her name? But I didn't say my best friend's name. That's interesting. Anyway, um, I remember we had this thing where we would after school go get our little snacks because there's a little corner store right up the street from us. We get our little snacks, our little sunflower seeds. My favorite type of sunflower seeds was ranch or barbecue, and then I'll get my little now laters. She liked her hot Cheetos. Um, and I remember how we got in trouble one time. This is how the group got separated because actually the group got separated because of two reasons. First of all, there was a situation where my best friend, she was gonna get she was supposed to be getting in a fight basically, but she told me and the other black girl that was cool. I don't know why I keep saying her name. She told me and the other black girl that was cool with her, like, there's these girls that's fucking with her. So we was like, "Oh, fuck that. We getting on the bus. We riding the bus with you. They ain't gonna fuck with you. You ain't gonna fight by yourself. Cause it's three of them and it's only one of her." So we was like, "Okay, well, we gonna handle this. We gonna handle this." Now, I don't know what the fuck I thought I was doing with my little short ass. My little petite ass. Like, I trust me, people think I'm little now. I really ain't. I'm slim thick now. I used to be real tiny, okay? Like, I was very tiny, very petite. So it's just so funny to see me like talking about, "Yeah, let's get that bitch." Cause I was like a little half pint. Okay, that's matter of fact, that's what they used to call me. Anyway, so we get on the school bus and shit, and we ride the school bus all the way to where the girls gonna get off the school bus because they ride the school bus with us. So they get off the school bus, and now all of a sudden we acting a little bit like nervous, like, wait, should we get off? What if we get in trouble? I'm like, no, fuck that. We gotta go. We gotta protect her because my best friend. Like, no, I'm gonna get her. I don't even remember what the fuck happened, to be honest, but I guess the girl had did something to my friend and whatever. So I get off the bus and now I'm a little bit nervous because I'm like, I hope I don't get a whooping for this. Like that's all I'm thinking about. Is like, I hope I don't get a whooping for this because first of all, I'm not taking the bus straight home. I got the nerve to go on a detour. I mean, I wasn't too far from my home. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, so next thing you know, the bus pull off and the girls, it's as if they already knew what was about to happen. Like they disperse or whatever. They like moving quickly up the street. So my best friend, she's like, "Where the fuck you going, bitch?" I'm like, "Yeah, where you going?" So now me, the other girl, the other black girl, we I don't know why I keep saying black girl. What the fuck, that don't matter. But me, the other girl, we walking down with my best friend alongside my best friend, like whatever happened, it is what it is. I'm really waiting for the girl to swing first. I don't want my friend to swing first because I want to be able to say, well, they swung first and we was just defending ourselves. So the girl, she talking shit, and my friend, she like, I don't give a fuck. And next thing I know, she gonna just boom punch the girl. I'm like, oh my gosh. So now her friends, I'm thinking her friends about to jump in. Her friends take off running. Oh my gosh, her friends is running away. Her friends is running away. Yo, I'm sorry, but that shit was mad funny because I'm like, how the fuck? Now I'm thinking that they there to protect her, and for some, I don't know, maybe that hit just kind of scared the shit out of him. So one of the friends, if like the friend that got hit, the girl that got hit by my friend, she don't hit her back immediately. It's like she's standing there stunned all of a sudden. And I guess because her friends ran off, like she don't really know what the fuck she's supposed to do. Next thing I know, the other girl that's with us, our other friend, she go and hit the girl. I'm like, oh my god! So now they both hitting her. So now my ass is standing on the side, like I'm not really on the side, but I'm like, they like, let's just say they in a group now and swinging. Now I'm like on the outskirts of the group with my back to them, like as if I'm like trying to cover them up, like cover up what's happening. I'm like, no. I'm like, no. So now they fighting. Now they fighting. Now by this time, one of the girls, she doesn't look back and see that her friend getting jumped. So now she running back to the scene of the crime and she jumping in the fight. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so bad. So now I gotta get in the fight. I'm like, no, get up off my friend. Beat, beat, beat. Yo, yo, this shit was stupid from the jump. Like, we should have we should have never got on that fucking school bus, yo. We should have just walked our asses home like we usually do. Yo, old girl, she get up out the debacle, okay, and now she running. The other girl running. They off. Now it was me and my friends standing there, and I'm like, yo, you good? You good? Everybody good? Ain't nothing wrong with them, okay? They done tore these bitches up. But I'm like, oh my gosh, they probably gonna tell now that we jumped them. And I'm gonna say we because even though I was set it to the side for a minute, listen, I had to jump in. I gotta jump in, twin. So I'm like, I think we gonna get in trouble because we jumped them. Man, yes, we definitely got in trouble. First of all, old girl went back and told her mom what happened. Now, mind you, the crazy thing is the girl who originally got hit by my friend, she was supposed to be the toughest one. I'm like, I thought she was. I thought she was Hercules. Now all of a sudden she done got that one little hit. Okay, it wasn't that little because she clocked the shit out of her at bank. She done turned her mom. Her mom done called the school. It's a whole motherfucking situation. Okay. So that was the first situation that fucked us up. And then we go to and this is not even like long after that incident. Like we got another incident. We done got in trouble. We go to the mall and it's they bright idea. They want to take some clothes from the mall. Now my scary ass. I'm sorry, like you can tell me to jump in a fight. I'll jump in the fight, but I'm not. I can't steal no clothes from the mall. I'm sorry. I'm not going to jail. Like I just fuck no. But the crazy thing is, it's like they had already had their little plan and everything. They like, all right, you don't want to get nothing. I'm like, no, I don't want to get nothing. I'm good. So I'm like, I just go by the dressing rooms, while they doing what they thing and just, duck off to the side, whatever, mind my business. Now they is getting some cute stuff, but I'm like, how they think they go walk out this store with all this stuff? Like, this is really the crazy thing. How I know I really was meant to be like the voice of reason amongst the group, because, and I'm talking about just any group. I've always been meant to be the voice of reason, because there's just certain shit that I won't do, and it's not about being scary. It's just I don't fuck with certain shit. Like, I'm not putting myself in a predicament to where I can be I can have my freedom taken. Period. I don't do stuff like that. No, thank you. So they getting all their little things or whatever, and I don't know. I'm very aware that other people are aware of what's going on. Like, I just feel it. I sense it. Not only do I sense it, but I'm also like being very attentive. I'm not looking like all scared and looking around and everything like that, but I'm surveillancing, okay, without being obvious. And I see that people are very tuned in to us. And so I'm like, yo, I don't know. I don't know if this gonna work, y'all. I think y'all should just forget it. Just try to do it some other time. Maybe do it when you're not with me. Okay. So, man, they think they can get away with it. And I'm nervous. Like, I just feel it. And this has always been like the alarm clock for me. Like, I can feel it in my gut. Like, my gut is throbbing with like danger, danger, danger. So I know, like, on one hand, yeah, I'm a little bit scared, because I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen if something happened and they don't take off these tags or whatever, and then the alarm start beeping or whatever. But also, I just don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what to expect, and I'm nervous. Okay, like, I'm a kid, damn it, I ain't trying to get in trouble. So, fucking, we about to go out the store, and something is just telling me, like, I feel it. I'm like, they about to roll up on us, but nah, they want to act like everything fine. So we get to the doors, and we hear somebody say, "Stop right there," or whatever they said. Okay, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and they like, run, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Yo, so we start running. We start running, and they catch our ass. And it's like not even seconds before we done ran out the door, and they already done caught our ass. I'm like, no, they got us. I'm going to jail. I'm scared. So they put us back in the back room and shit. And they're like, oh, we gonna call your parents. Boom, boom, boom. First of all, I don't know about them and they little arrangement with their parents, but my mom was not no motherfucking joke. Yo asked me to be home right after school, period, point blank. Unless you going to cheerleading or some shit, okay? You ain't got nothing to do after school. Okay, then bring your ass the fuck home. So the fact that I didn't come straight home, that was red flag number one. I done fucked up. And I knew I was gonna tell my mom, like, oh, I think I was gonna tell her like I had like I had to get detention and how to stay after or some shit like that. Child, that plan's gonna backfire. Because they now talking about they gonna call my parents. So I'm like, I'm gonna give them a fake phone number. So I give them a fake phone number. And then they're like, where you live? I give them a fake address. Now they didn't call my friend's parents already, so now they about to be free to go. They still ain't got a hold of my parents. They're like, well, you can't leave until we get a hold of your parents, and we banning you from the store. And I'm like, I didn't even do nothing. Y'all ain't catch me with no merchandise or nothing. It don't matter. You with them. You stealing too. You right, but I'm not stealing. I'm not stealing. So I had to give them my phone number, my real phone number, and they called and left a message. Cause I think my mom wasn't home at the time. Whatever, they called and left a message or some shit, and or maybe they did talk to her. I really don't remember, to be honest, but whatever the case may be, the information did get back to her. So by the time I got my ass home, and I thought I was gonna tell that little lie, I was so scared. I was shitting bricks. I was like, man, maybe I shouldn't even go back home. I could just run away. Fuck it, let's just run away. Let's just run away. No. So I had to get my ass in trouble. Okay, my ass was grass. And basically that was the final straw that, like, well, okay, we can't be cool no more, because I don't want to go to jail or hell. Okay. Because my mama will send me to hell, since y'all want to be out here stealing and shit. I'm not about that life. I'm sorry, I'm not. I will fuck somebody up with y'all, but I'm definitely not. I can't do it. I can't do it. So that was the end of our little friendship. But I don't know why I was thinking about this girl, because of the sunflower seeds, and it really reminded me of that time of my life, like being that, I don't want to say like I really wasn't like, even though like I would do some things to like push the limits, or my friend would introduce me to certain stuff like the mascara thing, like I still always had a conscience. I still always had a certain, like, oh, I'm not crossing those boundaries. And so it's just so funny though, because oh boy, like I was living life on the edge. I was living life on the edge, yo. I think I was more so like pushing the boundaries a little bit here, a little bit there, but I always had some sense about me. I always had some sense about me, for sure. And that was the thing about me too. Like I feel like that's always been the issue for people. Like, you think you too good to do this, or you think they didn't tell me, they didn't treat me like that, but people do have treated me like that. Um, over the years, they want me to do such and such or be involved with certain shit. I'm like, I'm good. Mm-mm. I got good sense. Thank you. So as I'm eating these sunflower seeds, they do give me a little bit of nostalgia. Hmm. I wonder whatever happened to them girls. I should look them up. Maybe not the other girl, but my best friend. I should look her up. I feel like I remember getting a hold of her. Actually, okay, now I'm gonna go to sleep. Now I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go back to sleep. These things good too. The original, man, these things be smacking. Okay, smacking. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to sleep now. I just had to talk my shit real quick, because I had promised myself. I said, "Man, when I talk it out, it just feels better, and I could give me some rest again." And it's not that I was disturbed or anything. I didn't wake up like, feeling disturbed. I just woke up. I'm like, I'm awake. Oh, okay. And it was right after the dream too. I don't know. My dreams be so vivid as well. That's the other thing. Oh my gosh, no, my dreams really do be very vivid. Like I had a dream about somebody. This she done been in my dreams several times now, and every time she be in my dreams, yo, I can't. Every time she be in my dreams, like I be getting a little bit nervous, because I'm like, wait, is this real? Because if this, okay, all right, you know what? I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing. The monitoring spirits be monitoring too heavily. But yeah, I definitely been having dreams that's very vivid, that feel very real. And when I wake up, I'll be nah, cause when I be waking up from some dreams, I be all cheese and this shit. Yo, I be all cheese and this shit. Like, wait, what was that about? Oh man, it feels so nice to feel back in my own skin, back in my own element. Now, I don't want to say back in my own skin like as if I wasn't in my body, but shit, it did kind of feel like an outer body of body experience the last year. It's just like I couldn't even imagine that somebody could actually go through the type of horror that I went through. But like I couldn't even tell that I went through that shit. Like looking at me now and just seeing how I'm showing up and how I don't know, just how hard I'm going in general. Like it don't seem like nothing ever happened to me. That's so crazy. It's like obviously I remember, what happened, but like you really couldn't tell by looking at me. And you really couldn't tell by listening to me and by seeing how I show up, like in spite of all that was done. It's like instead of doing what they thought they was gonna do, destroy me, it's like they just built a new level. Like they pushed me to new heights. And that is very miraculous. It's like damn, like you live to tell the story and you you this lit. And the only reason why I know like I'm doing the right thing, even though TikTok about to go away, like I said for months, even when I was really like adamant about using YouTube as like my primary platform, I kept saying that. Even when I got hired at the TikTok shop and I was in LA, I was like, man, the TikTok studio, like I was like, you know what, like like I hate TikTok. I don't want to be on TikTok, and it just felt different for me. But like for some reason something just kept telling me to go back to TikTok. I'm like, no, I don't fucking like it over there. And I don't. It's strict as hell. You know what I'm saying? They just gave me a thing the other day talking about, oh, you can't say this in the comments. Yeah, I could fucking say whatever I want to say. Don't stop trying to tell me what I can say. This is why I hate social media for real. Because they always trying to dictate how you could express yourself, but meanwhile we supposed to got freedom of speech. Where the fuck is the freedom of speech? Where the fuck is the freedom of speech? Because clearly I ain't got freedom of speech because all this shit is censored. All of it. But I decided to go back over there, and it wasn't even because I was getting on live stream. Because like I did have like 2 live streams where I had over 1,000 people in my live stream, and I didn't even know because I had put my phone down and I was laying on my bed. This when I lived at my old place. I was laying on my bed. I put my phone down and I was just talking. I was just yapping, just talking about how ignorant people are and how the world is just they lost in the sauce and blah blah blah. And motherfuckers was just tuned in. And I got up, like I don't know what it was. Like I think I started talking about somebody that I didn't really want to talk about no more. And so I was like, yeah, let me shut up. Let me wrap this up. Let me stop talking about this. And I sit up and I look at my phone just to see like who all in here, what they had said. Child, it's over 1,000 people in there. And I'm like, what the fuck? That was really when I knew. I was like, there must be something about the algorithm over here. They must like me over here, low key. So then I posted a video. I was talking about Aquarius, and that video went viral. And I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't even say anything. Like I'm just speaking my mind. And ever since then, I don't know. It's just like I keep finding favor. And like I said, my shit just be growing over there. The algorithm's so different. Like I don't have to do nothing. I just post a video and then people just be there. Just, yeah, girl, you right. Blah 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 blah. Or sliding in my DMs and talking to me about their situations. It's just crazy. Like the energy over there is so different. But that's why it's so crazy that this is all happening right now because the TikTok about to go away. But I guess it's not a bad thing because I done made connections now. So it's like even if it go away, I already done got my little network started. You know what I'm saying? So it's just it's tight. It's pretty tight actually. Like just to think about the fact that I'm experiencing some positive results. But then, child, what do that leave me with? YouTube. Because Because now my opinion about YouTube done changed. Only because all the fucking repeat, the people who repeat the same thing that they see somebody, a content creator, create something, they'll repeat that. And don't nobody say nothing about it. They just give them their praises if it ain't a fucking replica of what was already created. And I'm like, so y'all like that little shit over here, little copycat shit. Oh, okay. Now YouTube gave me a bad rap. I don't know. I just feel some type of way. So that just means I got to do what I said and build this platform that I was talking about. Because I'm going to be somewhere. I'm going to be on my soapbox, though. Trust me. I'm going to be on my soapbox. I'm going to be talking my shit. And I ain't going to be talking about these weirdos. Trust me. I got better shit to talk about. I really, really do. I really, really do. And this is the beauty of the situation. It's like, yo, I finally found a way to crack the code and put myself in a position to where there's like constant flow when it comes to my businesses. That's really was my biggest thing. It's like, damn, I gotta go on over here and create this or create that, and I gotta bring people in, and I gotta start promoting. I gotta do this. Nah, I ain't gotta do none of that shit no more. I got this shit down to a science, baby. Okay, so hopefully everything comes to a close sooner rather than later, so that we won't even have to even mention nothing else about these stupid motherfuckers, and we can finally officially put it behind us, because it is pretty behind me mentally and emotionally. But when they keep popping up, it's like, they popping up because the shit ain't closed out yet. Still got legal aspects that I'm going through in general, so I gotta wait. But while we waiting, we gonna do some productive stuff. We not just gonna be stuck in the fucking past, okay? Because that's what their problem is. They stuck in the past. They don't know how to move forward. We gonna move forward. So I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna get up because I got some gems that I'm dropping over on the prosperity portal a little bit later. And yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the new chapter. New moon in Virgo was yesterday. Virgo season started yesterday. Everything is a fresh start right now. And that's what we need to be focused on. Focus on anything that we can't change or anything that we don't want no parts of. It'd be silly, you know? So let me go back to sleep. Stop snacking on these sunflower seeds. And I really hope that these people get the help that they need. I'm so serious. But not from me. Ain't gonna get nothing from me. Not sympathy, not nothing. You said you love me. I don't give a fuck what I said. I don't feel nothing for these people no more. I don't feel nothing. I don't feel angry. I don't feel sadness. I don't feel nothing. It's just blank. Just a blank space. You're supposed to love me. I ain't supposed to do shit. I'm supposed to continue on my life and enjoy the fuck out of it. And you gotta be responsible for your actions. There must the consequences you gotta sit with, okay? You made your bed, now lie in it. I don't care if it's an air mattress or not. I had to lay on an air mattress before, the fuck? I wasn't too good to lay on an air mattress. Wait. No, wait. Yo, I'm screaming. I'm thinking back to when I got my first apartment. I'm talking about when I was a teenager. I got my first apartment. Yo, my dumb ass. I was making enough money to buy a bed and any other things that I wanted furniture wise. I remember I had bought like my pots and pans, all that, and then I got this big ass I don't know what it's called, but it's like it's not like a regular air mattress where it's like on the ground. It's like a raised up air mattress, like a queen mattress box spring size, that like to that height. And I remember I remember this is when I had like the job that I had at the time. Like, it was this call center, and they had unlimited overtime, so you could work. You could go in and work as early as you want to, and you could leave as late as you want to because they needed coverage or whatever. And so I was like, oh hell yeah, hell yeah! Not only was I getting paid every week, but I was getting paid good money. Okay, like I had enough money to pay my rent, pay my bills, and go shopping every fucking week. Okay, every week I was at Wet Seal. I was a Wet Seal girly. I was a Wet Seal girly. I was a Wet Seal girly, and what's that other store I used to love? I don't know. Wet Seal was my primary store. I just remember I used to have so many Wet Seal bags. Oh, and I was a sneakerhead back then too. Like I used to have all the exclusive sneakers, man. Oh my gosh, exclusive sneakers, all the bags that I wanted. So I was buying all this shit for myself, right? Well, my dumb ass would never get a bed. And then I remember I let this girl who worked at the call center with me, like she was going through a situation or whatever, and she needed to get away from her family, and so I let her come and stay with me. Mind you, I lived in a studio. Okay, a studio. Mind you, I had a stalker at that time too. Shit was crazy. Shit was crazy. But I let her live with me or whatever. Well, she was only supposed to be staying there temporarily. And then, I'm thinking to myself, well, shit, I just want you to know all I got is an air mattress. She's like, that's okay. So then she had agreed that she was gonna sleep on the floor or whatever. And I think she was Vietnamese, not Chinese, but I remember she had came and she brought all this stuff. She brought rice cookers and the different like little pots, the clay pots and all this shit. And I'm like, God damn, there's a lot of shit. When I said she could stay with me, I wasn't talking about move in like this, what? Oh shit, I done fucked up. So she laying on the floor, whatever. I'm sleeping on my air mattress. And then I remember one day I came home and my air mattress was popped. Yo, yo, I came back and my fucking air mattress was popped up. Like, what the fuck? What happened to my air mattress, man? Do y'all know? Do y'all know this girl had been sneaking this guy in my apartment for I don't know how long. Okay, she was sneaking this guy in my apartment, and they used to be doing it on my air mattress. She told me this after I kicked her ass out. Okay, like, and the reason why I kicked her ass out because it wasn't the popped air mattress that gave it away. Like I just was like, damn, what happened to the air mattress? And she was like, I don't remember what she said, but it was a fucking lie. That's the point. But so I had to go and replace the air mattress, but I couldn't get another one of them air mattresses. I couldn't find that air mattress, so I had to get like a little like a smaller air mattress that's like closer to the ground. Shit, I can't believe I was sleeping on a damn air mattress all them months. But anyway, I come home one day after the air mattress is popped and everything. Okay, I got my new air mattress. It's closer to the ground, like so close to the ground to the point where, like, if you when you laying on the bed, because I'm in a studio, the front door, the position of where I would lay, like I could see the front door from where I would be laying, and I'm so close, so low on the ground to where I'm eye level to the damn ground, so I could see whoever's feet is on is at my door when they could, because I lived in one of the buildings where you gotta get buzzed in or whatever. And anyway, I remember coming home and fucking this girl is in the apartment with this man having sex. Having the sex, yo, having the sex. Oh my god, I said, what the fuck? I just remember going motherfucking berserk. I was like, what the fuck fuck are you doing? Are you out of your fucking mind? Yo, F words, every motherfucking word was an F word, okay? I was livid. And back then I had an anger problem. So the way I went off on her ass, oh man, oh man. I mean, I read her motherfucking rights, okay? And she was just like, it was almost as if she was stunned because she wasn't expecting me to be there, but she was just like, I'm sorry, I'll get my things and go. I said, bitch, are you the reason why my air mattress is popped? Y'all was sleeping on my air mattress. He ain't saying shit, first of all. I'm like, hurry up and get your shit and get the fuck out. Hurry up. He get his ass out. And she tells me, yeah, they was sleeping on the air mattress and the air mattress popped. I said, y'all was fucking on the air mattress. She's like, no, we didn't. We were just sleeping. Bitch, get your shit and get out right now. She got her stuff and got out. Pop my damn air mattress. I was over there humping like rabbits on my damn. They was in the window, so that's what was so crazy. Like the way my apartment was set up. Like I lived in a different type of build, like a new build, and so like the design and everything. It was cute. Okay, it was cute. So the windows was tall. And they in the window sill fucking. Oh my god. Like I guess she was like leaning. She was standing up, and it don't matter. It don't really matter what she was doing. They was having sex. I said, hell no, bro. You got to get your shit out. First of all, it's bad enough I come home every fucking day and you ain't even working at the call center no more. You just here every fucking day making rice and shit. When are you going to get another job, ma'am? So the point is, ain't nothing wrong with sleeping on an air mattress. The fuck? Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Or if you like me, you didn't have to do it. You was just being cheap because you want to spend all your money on clothes and shit. Listen, I was young and dumb, okay? All I wanted to do was just have the stuff that I wish I could have when I was younger. Because trust me, when I was younger, I would always be pissed. I'm like, man, I want to get this outfit. I want to get that outfit. I want to get these shoes. But of course, we couldn't do that. We had to go thrifting. Now, here's the thing about it. The beautiful thing is, even though I didn't like thrifting back then, I love thrifting now. Man, you can find so many beautiful things at the thrift store. And because I'm a because I'm a designer, because I'm a designer, I could take something that I find at the thrift store and I could recreate it. You know what I'm saying? So listen, ain't nothing wrong with thrifting now. Just wash the shit and carry on. You know what I'm saying? Don't be acting like you too good for no secondhand stuff, okay? Because it's saucy if you know how to dress. But that's the problem. A lot of people don't know how to dress. I was like, I never thrift. Exactly. But the shit that you buy from the store, do you know what process it took to get it to where you at today? You know who had to make your clothes? Do you even know who make your clothes? Let me leave that for another conversation. I've been here long enough yapping. I'm about to go back to sleep. I hope y'all have a beautiful rest of your evening or your morning or your afternoon, whenever the hell you see this, okay? Or I might put this on private. Sometimes I just be needing a yap real quick, and then it ain't no public previews necessary. Like anyway, bye.